right, we
Alright,
have some
testing
cross-climate
with
tubes
the
wrapped
10
around some
millimeter TT
OEM
Artisans
Ford
lens.
XL
Um,
steel wheels. This is the
I have it like
2025 Ford
pretty
Maverick
close,
Lariat.
but I feel like this
And
is
look at
actually
the
good
smoke
for a
performance.
vlogging. Okay, so now I'm shooting with my microphone on. Um, I'm gonna do more of a blur effect too. So scoot up and just enough to where that's blurred, but I'm good. I have the ISO set to 800, 800, and um, my f-stop is at 2, so completely open for the TT Artisans. Um, yeah, so just, what could this conversation be about? Uh, Today's conversation will be about mingling, or I guess you could say, not even mingling, networking. I feel like I'm really bad at it, especially. Well, no, I'm really bad at networking, and then whenever it comes to like the social gatherings, and I don't have anybody that I know, I really don't know how to interact with other people. Like, I mean, I do, but at the same time, it's just like if I don't have anybody else with me, I don't know. I don't know about the people. Um, I find myself getting flustered real easily, embarrassed. Not really embarrassed, but more, I don't know. I just don't know how to hang with the crowd. Today I had an event that I was it was basically a networking event for the company that I work at, and at a very nice venue. I've been there one time, but I just felt out of place because the people that I typically work with, they were at the first session, and then I'm at the second session by myself, basically. So I I felt like I didn't have anybody that I was really close with to really interact with, and I was really just there representing my group by myself, and it just felt really awkward and weird. And I felt that probably the same energy from some other people, but I don't know. I just really don't like being in situations like that. That's something I feel like I should work on. At the same time, I don't know. It's just like I said, and I just find it. I don't know. It sucked having to be put. I don't know. It had to happen too because the way my how small my team is, the team that I work with is, and in order for things to work right for our actual job, or what we have to do in order things to flow correctly, I had to work this one or be at the event by myself. So I mean, I don't know. It still sucks. Um, but it was cool event. I love the message that they had for everybody and the company and the future going like stuff for the future of the company going forward. Really cool. But yeah, it's just it really, and on top of that, I'm sick too. Like I'm feeling it, and I didn't want to be around people and mingling, and at the same time, everybody's gonna get sick. So I was like, let me go and get myself out of this situation. And I left the event like right at the I want to say like maybe within the first 30 minutes of the mixer. I couldn't stay that long. I couldn't. I'm not really into events like that in the first place, and then having to be there by myself and not really knowing that many people, automatically didn't care for it. Like for another thing, I had 2 drinks. I could actually handle my liquor, and then I could tell somebody else noticed that, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, do you?" Like, oh, yeah. And at that point, I'm like, man, I'm already feeling judgment. I felt like just I don't like being in situations like that, especially if you don't have the support. You don't know that many people. It's too much for me, and I know that's something I need to personally work on. So yeah, I'll work on doing that. Mm. But after the event, I went ahead and went to like a coffee shop basically that I frequent. I haven't been there in a while. Granted, ever since I had the child, it's been a long time since I've been there. But just went there so I could get a cup of tea and calm myself down. I wanted to look at some pictures and videos that I did the other day, and I realized that the camera that I brought did not have that SD card. So I basically went over there and looked at the few pictures I took at the event and a few videos. But like I said, I was uncomfortable and I didn't even do as many videos as I wanted to. Felt the judgment. I didn't want to. I don't know. Vibes were not there, so I was not there mentally. Physically, I was there. Mentally, I was like, man, it's time to go. It's time to go. I'm not feeling myself. I don't have my people here with me, and so like if whenever I have my people with me, even then I'm not the best networker, and so with in that situation, I was way out of my comfort zone. And I know I need to work on being out of the comfort zone. Sometimes I could do really well. Sometimes I don't know. So yeah, that was today. Today was definitely a situation. Let me check on my tea. That shit's boiling. Hold on. All right, back to recording myself. Uh, Motherfucker, hell, yeah, like we fucking look good. This is good. Set down to F2, which is F4, but still F2. I need to start using this lens more. This is a great little vlogging lens. And then I like whenever I am recording myself, it's so I put it so close to myself because it gives enough bokeh in the background. I could see myself like perfectly on the display. Let me go ahead and first of all, I'm actually a little crooked. Hold on, let me fix that. Well, there it is. All right, clean, clean. I like that. I really do like that. Oh, I think I'm shooting open gate. Yeah, I am. Oh well, that's still cool. It's still cool. Um, and then I got a haircut too. I got a haircut. It wasn't for nobody, for nothing. It was just for me in this event. I wanted to look good and presentable. Granted, I've had pretty much a fro for the past year and a half. Um, or not year. Yeah, I cut it damn, I cut my hair last year. That shit grew pretty quick. Anyways, yeah, so I cut my hair for the event just so I could look good and like was getting lots of compliments. Heard some weird things from some other people talking about some yeah, and like so it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. It's just like I said, vibes were off, so I didn't feel that great. People, maybe it's because it's corporate. I don't know. I don't care for it. Oh man, I really don't care for it. Ooh, this shit is hot. I got my boss cup because I'm the boss. Jose. It's actually a good tip. But yeah, I want to know how other people really like feel about corporate events and stuff like that, and networking, meeting other departments, all that other stuff. I'm just not like there's people in my old department. It was the same thing. Like whenever I was in the actual IT department, it was the same thing. Everybody had that kind of okay. I don't know. It's just I feel like people that work in IT kind of have that heavy introvert ism, and so it's all kind of the same. But like we were all kind of like we were so close, even though like we low key kind of hated each other between the contractors and engineers. We were all so close knit. It worked out. Like whenever we did have the events, it was fun. Like it was an escape in a way. In this, it felt super weird, super corporate, super I don't know. And it is a big difference between that department and this because this one's so huge and it's such a big part of this company. And so there's so many people. There's a lot of money. Like this event was a lot of money. It was a lot. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just corporate is so weird. It's being so it's such a weird thing, and I've The older I've gotten, the more of an introvert I've become, and that's in my making. Like that's been my choice, the way I've been. Um, like I said, I need to work on that. I need to be more open, be more willing to put myself out there and meeting other people. But at the same time, I know that this is weird. This is different. So, like, that's why I just don't put myself out there like that, especially whenever I don't have people backing me. I don't know these other groups of people, and they have their cliques, and they probably feel the same way about this, but they have their groups of people, and they're different. And so I'm out there trying to do it with people that I barely know, with people that I don't know, and it's like, man, I don't even. And then like I got thrown into the event at the last minute too, so that's another thing. Like it wasn't the last minute, but at the same time it was. I'm hoping next year it's different. I know more people, but there's just things I need to work on. And even then, I still don't find myself staying at something like that long. Like I know how people get longer into those events and those that have drinks flowing and stuff like that. I don't want to see people going crazy like that. I don't want to be the person going crazy because I could drink a few, but I don't want to drink too many and say something stupid. There's that as well. So I just like to play it safe. That's another thing. I saw somebody that I knew that was really cool and everything, and then like they all act weird. It's so weird, bro. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. So I'm so sick. I could hear it. And that's another thing. I'm contemplating how it will be tomorrow at this. If I wake up and my throat's even more scratchy, or if I'm good but I'm sneezing all over the place, I don't want to be over there just sick. Let me see this. Let me see this.